Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming transit of the planet Mercury. So guys, before we will start our discussion, few notifications, few announcement. So a lot many people have been asking me about the classes and workshops and all. So I have collated 3 workshops which will definitely prove to be very helpful if you want to embark on your journey with the occult. Like in a way, like if number always fascinates you and you actually want to understand it, learn it in a very structured way. So I will be conducting a workshop for the numerology, regarding which you can see the leaflet. I will also be organizing my favorite form of fortune telling, which is the tarot. Like the way decade back when I started with the occult, my teacher only told me about tarot, that tarot is an art and you are an artist. So if you see an artist within you, this is the workshop for you. And also guys, Navamsha is something which always fascinates me. There have been many of my personal observation, which either I will be sharing it in for the members, subscribed members of my community, or this workshop is going to be good opportunity for you in order to learn about the deeper nuances of the D9 chart in just 2 days workshop. So guys, like the way you know this thing, that Mercury, which is currently transiting in the Taurus, like many planets which have been concentrated in the Taurus from the past couple of days. So now like Venus has already left the sign of Taurus, and following the same path, Mercury is also going to be coming out of it on June 14th, and it's going to enter in its own zodiac sign of the Gemini. So from June 14th till June 28th, it's going to be strengthened in its own territory. So guys, the only little bit vulnerability is that because Mercury is right now combust as well, but it will come out of its combustion on June 23rd. And when it comes down to planet Mercury, somehow it is immune towards losing all of its good qualities, even if it is combust or even if it is close to the planet Sun. So what kind of results it will manifest? So definitely guys, you know this thing that like Mercury is a very impressionable, it's a very adaptable, it's a very quick planet which carries a lot of discriminatory intelligence in today's modern day and age, where you have to be very adept with your grip on the social media handles. You have to be very opportunistic enough to foresee any kind of opportunity, like having that proper conduct in your social demeanor, and nothing would be better than that. If you are a self-made freelance professional, if you are working in the domain of communication, travel, PR, advertising and all, so then definitely Mercury becomes very important, and the transit of Mercury also becomes very important. Guys, the one thing which I have learned in my life is that the beauty of astrology is that, and the beauty of the moving heavenly body is that opportunities all the time all around us. It's just the transit of planets which triggers those things. Like trust me, right at the time when I got introduced to the Bharati Vidya Bhavan, to all the astrology courses and all, I stayed just few meters away from that location for like more than 10 years. But only when the right dasha came, my 8th house because of the Saturn got activated, I got to know about that place. So this is what the beauty of astrology is. And specifically guys, Mercury, which has got everything to do with creating opportunities for you, making connections for you. So Mercury and its transit is very important. And like the way guys, I mentioned this thing that Mercury also makes us have some pleasurable, very light-hearted kind of experiences as well. Like even if you stay very busy, your schedule is very busy and all, so it's the transit and it's the activation of Mercury only which somehow makes you very playful, which drives you towards hobbies, towards extracurricular activities as well. Like trust me, I have met so many people like who have got expertise over so many languages. And if you will look at their like from numerology, you look at their number, you will find the prominence of the number 5, number being ruled by the Mercury. Like there have been so many public speakers and all, like we all know this thing that they do not have much base and they are like overselling. But what is helping them or giving them that confidence for public speaking? It's the planet Mercury only. So yes guys, this is something which I just wanted to say about the planet Mercury. And definitely guys, the general remedy, it is something which you should all the time be doing because we all need a strengthened Mercury in our life. And it's not like that Mercury is afflicted that you have to do the remedy. It's just like that in the back of your mind, you can consider doing these things. So the general remedies for the planet Mercury is that listening to or recitation of the Vishnu Sahasranam. I ensure to start my day whenever I'm waking up in the morning, after like looking at my hand and reciting the mantra Karagre Vastu Lakshmi, Karmadhe Saraswati, Karmulitu Govinda, Prabhate Gardarshanam, I take my phone and I play Ganesh Atharv Sheesh Stotra. This is the practice which I've been doing from past so many years. So recitation of the Ganesh Atharv Sheesh Stotra or listening to it, offering Modak and Durva to the Lord Ganesha can definitely be seen as one of the probable remedy for fixing or giving strength to Mercury. Along with that, guys, like if you live in India where you can spot the eunuchs, so giving them money on Wednesday is considered as a good remedy. Like consuming more and more, like the color therapy also say the same thing, consuming more green leafy vegetables and all, or this could be feeding spinach to the cows, especially on the Wednesday. These are some of the remedies which you should be keeping in the back of your mind. And we say this thing that people who represent Mercury, your sister, your paternal aunts and all, so staying respectful towards them. So guys, now after this we will briefly look at that how this transit of Mercury is going to be influencing all the rising signs. So guys, starting first with the Aries Lagna, definitely guys, in your case, although Mercury is not a very like beneficial planet, but somehow Mercury getting strengthened in your third house will definitely trigger some good opportunities for you guys. Like the way planets are aligning right now, your ascendant in itself is strengthened, your 10th and the 11th house in itself is strengthened. Jupiter is also hard bent on creating some financial opportunities for you. So over and above that, let's say for example, if this is what your life circumstances are, so Mercury, see, the thing is that Mercury always act as a liaison maker, always act as a wingman. Wingman is a wrong word to use, I mean to say something which glue or connect people together. So you have the ready product with you, there is a buyer who is going to connect them, Mercury. So definitely like how to advertise yourself, how to market yourself, how to have that confidence to speak in any given situation. And let's say for example, if in your line of work you have to take lot many travels, short travels and all, or you are a freelance performing artist and all, so a very good time for all those Aries Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus rising natives, definitely guys, in your case, as you can see that Mercury has got a rulership over your second house and the fifth house, and now it is going to be getting strengthened in your second house. Nothing would be better than that if in your line of work public speaking is an integral part of work. Again guys, there is a difference between the communication which is governed by the third house and the second house. Third house is I'm writing social media posts, I'm promoting myself in different billboards and all, and everyone is watching me, everyone is reading me. But when we talk about second house, it's like where you are going to have your speech is being heard by people, it is being perceived by people. So definitely if in your line of work communication plays an integral role, this is going to be a very good time for you. Along with that guys, for all those people who are connected with entertainment, stock market, trading, you might also land at some very lucrative deal or some very good returns as well. Also guys, if you are like somehow you are a trader, you have your own business, something to do with the food business or like travel and tour business and all, you have a social media company and all, you are an influencer and all, so all those people can also get benefited. So guys, like the way planets, the way they are behaving right now, Jupiter is there in your first house, Saturn is strengthened in your 10th house, so I'm not seeing you guys vulnerable. Yes, Mars is right now very strong in your 12th house, so the more you can refrain from getting entangled into like politics or gossiping, the better it will work for you. Because see, Mercury in your second house will definitely make you very verbose, like you will be very loquacious and very talkative, but you do not want to say something or talk about something which is going to create people like secretly people getting envious of you or like turning against you. So do not indulge into all of that, but in majority of the ways it's going to be a good supportive transit. Now guys, when we talk about the Gemini rising natives, definitely guys, in your case the ascendant lord in itself is getting strengthened in your like first house. So definitely guys, you already have had your share of like struggles, like because your ascendant lord Mercury When it was there in the 10th house, it was conjunct with Rahu. When it gotten into the 11th house, Aries is not a very favorable placement for it. Then it was strengthened in the 12th house again. So now finally you will feel that you are now again feeling revitalized. That sort of lost confidence or that shine in your skill, in your communication, you will again experience it back. And definitely guys, for all the freelance self-employed people, it's going to be a very good time, like very good transit. Along with that guys, if in your line of work like travel, communication and buying and selling, commissioning, if you chiefly work in this domain, in this department, it's going to be beneficial time for you. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer rising natives, definitely guys, in your case, Mercury has got a rulership over your like 3rd house and the 12th house, and now it is going to get strengthened in your like 12th house. Again guys, somehow when I see a planet getting strengthened in its own sign or the sign of exaltation, it hardly matters. Even if that planet is there in the 12th house, it still holds this capacity to manifest results, and that gets more strongly applicable if you're also working in that direction only. So let's say for example, your major efforts and endeavors of the 3rd house is right now focused and targeted to the 12th house. During this time only, next 2 weeks, it's just going to be a transit of 2 weeks. If you have to take any overseas travel, you are in a import-export nature of work, you have to file your immigration, if any of those concerns of the 12th house are getting applicable in your case, you will definitely get benefited. Along with that guys, because when we talk about Mercury being strengthened in the 12th house, it also makes someone very street smart as well. Mercury in itself is the smartest of the planet. The only difference is that when it is in the 3rd house, in the 5th house, in the like visible houses, we can see that smartness in front of us. But when it is getting strengthened in the 12th house, everything is happening behind the scene, but it will only benefit you. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo rising natives, definitely guys, in your case, Mercury is going to be getting strengthened in your 11th house. Mercury actually plays a very important role for the Leo Lagna natives, like having a rulership and a say over both the houses of your income, opportunities, finances, saving and all. So definitely guys, for the Leo Lagna natives, this is going to be time of making some new connections, making your moves, progressing in your business plan or whatever vision you have. Definitely guys, right now planets are definitely supporting you. Nothing could be better than that. If you are in that public domain, or let's say for example, you're going all the way, like with your investments, with any of your important major product launch, lifetime event and all, because Saturn is making you strengthened or rooted in the 7th house, and Jupiter is also controlling the department of your 10th house. I always say this thing guys, and that in astrology, the biggest of the vulnerability which anyone can have is if your Kendra Bhava is going to be vacant, they automatically increase the struggle. So now in your Kendra Bhava, in their transit, there are 2 very strong planets which are well controlling, maintaining it. So if let's say for example, even in your Dasha, you are running some very favorable time period and all, so this is actually the time for thinking about some lifetime investments, strengthening your base, securing your future. So those kind of time period planets in the transit are creating for you. So yes guys, from the Mercury's point of view, in the 11th house, friends, communication, networking will definitely help you, support you. And let's say for example, during this time only, if you will sign any contract, any agreement, you will enter into any alliance, there's a strong possibility that it will work out in your favor. It is going to be beneficial for you. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo, definitely guys, in your case, Mercury becomes your ascendant and the 10th lord, and now it is going to be getting strengthened in your 10th house in itself. So guys, one thing is for sure that when we talk about like any of the area where communication plays an integral role in your line of work, like this could be a case that if you're already working as a banker, you are an accountant, or you are a teacher, you have any commissioning business, any travel and tour business and all, so definitely those people will get benefited. Good thing is that guys, because 10th house also tells about our capacity to manage things, our capacity to multitask and all, and Mercury is very adept, very proficient in all these things. So definitely guys, it's going to be a very good time when you will be able to win over your bosses, you will be able to manage, handle any of the allotted duties and responsibilities to you. It's just like that, it's your ascendant lord as well. So means the whole focus and energy of yours will be devoted towards work. During the next 2 weeks, you will definitely find that work is taking precedence over everything, over family, over your personal happiness, over hobbies, extracurricular things and all. And trust me, it will be getting rewarded at the same time. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra rising natives, definitely guys, in your case, Mercury is a very favorable planet for you. And now it is going to be getting strengthened in your 9th house. So yes guys, during this time, like signing any contract, signing any agreement, any of the long distance travel will definitely prove to be very rewarding. Second thing is that your curiosity for the knowledge will be quenched, will be properly catered and served. So I'm very much sure that this is going to be the time when many people can enroll for some small short workshop or certification courses and all. And definitely, because the way planets are transiting, you will gain from it as well. Trust me guys, if I have attended like more than 100 workshops in my life, there have been those where I'm just either not paying attention, not actively listening, or even if I have paid attention, later on I forgot everything. But they're like those kind of workshop and those kind of transit which makes you very strongly grasp or perceive things, which stays with you. So this is that sort of transit for you. Along with that guys, like for those people who are like pursuing higher studies, any of the foreign university enrollment, job placement concerns, it's going to be a beneficial transit for you. Like luck will definitely support you. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpions, definitely guys, in your case, Mercury is not a favorable planet for you, and now it is going to be getting strengthened in your 8th house. Definitely guys, we say this thing that in Hindi, Mercury has got a discriminatory intelligence and all, but whenever Mercury gets strengthened in the 8th house, its capacity to cut corners, act very mischievous, very adroit increases. So I mean to say that, let's say for example, because Mercury is in the 8th house, it's not a favorable planet for you, but it is well placed in its own territory, in its own domain. So that means, let's say for example, if you're like you have any of the interest in astrology, in joint resources, trading, investments and all, you are working in insurance, revenue and all, so some sort of sudden unpredictable results in your favor. There's a term in Hindi, we say that Sam Dam Dand Bhet. By hook or crook, you know how to get things done, and you will be able to do that as well. Now guys, when we talk about the Sagittarius, definitely guys, in your case, Mercury has got a rulership over your 10th house, and now it is going to be getting strengthened in your 7th house. Definitely guys, for people who are in their own business and all, this is going to be a very beneficial time. During this time, many people can also have some good time which can be spent with your partner as well. Like if during this time only you will plan any trip and all, so it's going to be very rejuvenating and very deeply bonding with your partner as well. And yes guys, because 7th house is a very important house for commercial activities and all, so some sort of development you will definitely find in the matters of the more orders coming to you, like more business calls and all, because we know this thing that from the past couple of days, many planets were concentrated in your 6th house, with your ascendant lord being a part of it. So let's say for example, if in your line of work, like lately from the past couple of days, you have been working too much, working very hard, additional burden of responsibilities, staying for extra long hours at work, so now definitely there's going to be a little bit of relief in it. Rather, I would say some sort of recognition for the contribution given by you can also be foreseen with the entry of Mercury in your 7th house. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn rising natives, definitely guys, in your case, Mercury has got a rulership over your 9th house. It's a beneficial planet for you, and now it is going to be getting strengthened in your 6th house. So definitely guys, for all those people who work in the fast moving consumer goods industry or service industry, health, fitness, many Capricorn Lagna natives during this time might also be inclined towards experimenting with their daily life, their routine, their schedule as well. And the good part is that whatever you will experiment, you will embrace, there is a strong potential and capacity to stick to that schedule and routine as well, because we know this thing that your ascendant lord right now is strengthened in the 2nd house. So we say this thing that, like the way the great astrologer K.N. Rao sir also say that 2nd house, prominence of the 2nd house is something which means someone who's born with a mission, that fixity, rigidity for your goals, for your targets, for your vision and all. So yes, ascendant lord being strengthened, along with that Mercury getting strengthened in the 6th house. So not only it will help you in sticking to your timelines, to your schedule, to your routine, to your discipline, but along with that, definitely in your line of work, like you will find that you are able to perform much better, and you are getting the right set of support from your team members and all. So overall guys, it's a good transit for the Capricorn Lagna natives, specifically for the service professionals. Now guys, when we talk about the Aquarius, so definitely guys, in your case, Mercury is an important planet having a rulership over your 8th house, and now it is going to be getting strengthened in the 5th house. I always say this thing, why Aquarians are called as the scientist and the genius, because Mercury represents the mind, 5th house represents the mind, and another aspect, another part of the sign ruled by Mercury falls in the 8th house of innovation, something which is unusual, innovative, hidden, which the world has not seen before. So yes guys, and that is the only reason for Aquarians, because your sign in itself is being co-ruled by Rahu as well, which represents the idea which gets instilled like a flash of light. So definitely guys, 5th house getting strengthened, good return on investments, and people who are like freelance, self-employed, or I would say that any of the concerns of artistic creative endeavors, creation, launching any product, initiating any new creative work and all, you'll get the success in that. Good time for the students as well, in the romantic life as well. Definitely guys, I'm very much sure that you are capable enough of taking a good stand right now, because your 3rd house is empowered, so that means you are forceful enough to take initiative. Venus is also there in your 5th house, so yes, I would say that if you like someone, it's a good time to make the first move. So that can be said with confidence that it will be reciprocated in equal measures. So yes, I'm seeing some sort of activity in your love life. Along with that guys, we know this thing that, see, Mercury, Venus are like very playful kind of energy. So yes, if you feel that lately, because Ascendant Lord Saturn has been transiting right over there in your 1st house, so lately you feel that you have by yourself put yourself in a cage of work timelines, office pressure, duties, responsibilities and all. So these 2 weeks are meant for you to relax, to cool down a little bit. So yes, some sort of recreational activity with family, with friends, playfulness will be experienced by a lot many Aquarians. And lastly guys, for all the Piscean, so definitely guys, in your case, as you can see that Mercury is your 4th lord and the 7th lord, and now it is going to be getting strengthened in your 4th house. So definitely guys, although see, when we talk about the 4th house, in the original Kal Purush Kundli, Mercury does not find itself very comfortable over there. But the good thing is that over here it is going to be getting strengthened in its own territory, in its own zodiac sign. So definitely guys, any of the concern of yours, if that hovers around in the matters of the this could be real estate, interior decor business, or buying selling of vehicles and all, there could be some good returns, some sort of movement over there, like acquisition of new clients, being considered for demonstrating your talents to a larger audience, being able to market yourself very well. Along with that guys, because Mercury is a very playful, very fast moving energy, so definitely within your domestic life as well, you will definitely see a lot of movement, lot of cracking of jokes, relaxation, playful kind of time being spent with family, which will prove to be very rejuvenating, very relaxing. So this is how Mercury is going to be benefiting or like manifesting results for the Pisceans. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.